Welcome back to Xiong An, China. We just wrapped up men's and women's Pool B, so there's only one group left to punch their tickets into the quarterfinals. Top two out of each group make it to the knockout rounds. Those will be played tomorrow. We got 8-10-minute sprints left until we know the final field. And man, oh man, have the games been good. How about that Latvia-USA game that we closed the last session with? That was a barn burner. Latvia picking that one up in OT. We'll shift our attention over to the ladies for two games here as we take a look at Uganda and Fiji. And then we get Czechia and New Zealand meeting up before we shift on over to the men's, where we'll see China, the homestanding team, for the first time. It's going to be a good one out here in the People's Republic of China. Don't you worry. Stick with us all day long. We'll play through the rules that you just saw at the bottom of your screen. And we are ready to get sprinting with two countries that, of course, have never faced off before, as Fiji make it out here for the very first time. Uganda has been here before. And both nations are without a dub. We'll see who pick up their first win in action here on the half court in Xiong An. It's Uganda to make it to the court first. They played a close game against New Zealand. A 13-19 loss for Uganda in that one. And then they picked up a larger loss against the Netherlands. It was a 9-20. This is the matchup we're going to be watching. And it should be interesting. I hope you've been with us all day. The weather's still good. The temperature has gone down slightly as the sun is about to set here in Xiong An. It's also disappeared behind some clouds. No rain on the forecast, though, so we're very happy with that. And I'm happy it's a little warmer because last time we saw Uganda, they were huddled under a blanket here in the venue. They come out with Nambogo first. Uganda, again, winless so far. Have picked up 22 points over two contests. It's Nagituka, and there is the leading scorer for Uganda. Martina Alexis Anyango, 9 points for her. She's joined by Sheila Berlamunu. 7 in 2 games for her. Anyango, a force in the paint. Lamunu is good on the drive. This is Uganda. They're going to look to see if they can get a first dub and the pride for the nation. Both these countries not out of contention just yet. There is a lot of scenarios that could still be happening in Pool D. With the Netherlands going up ahead in singular fashion. 3 wins for them. New Zealand at 2-1. Czechia at 1-1. 2 wins on the day would help both these teams a lot. Fiji, also 2 losses as mentioned. A 21-3 loss against Czechia, followed by a more competitive game. They're adjusting quickly, these Fijian ladies. 15-7 against fellow Oceanic country New Zealand. But a loss is a loss, so they're coming in here without dubs. Kainamoli to the court. His leading scorer with 6 points so far for Fiji. She's joined by Ravai, Liebrechts, and Koroi. This is your team, Fiji, making it out here all the way from Oceania. And here to do battle on the half court with Uganda. We shall see who comes up with a dub here. Got a 10-minute sprint to get it done. Referees Maxence Carazedo and Rhiannon De La Torre will take hold of the whistles in this one. In this beautiful venue right in front of the Xiong An Sports Arena in Xiong An Future City, a part of the new area here in the region. City was founded in 2017 to take hold of some of the government stuff that China would like to have outside of Beijing. A beautifully built area with some flower fields, some towers. It's been nice here, I can't lie. Xiong An, stand up, it's been good. My second time visiting the city, actually. I was here way back in 2019 as a player, but we won't talk on that. That is ancient history in 3x3. A sport that is still very young, We are right around 15 years old. Been Olympic twice. As the ladies get warmed up, question is who can unlock the 2-ball. Anyango showed off the reins. Priscilla as well. Fiji have not knocked down the 2-ball, which is the great equalizer. Actually, I apologize. Estelle Kainamoli has knocked one down. So Fiji won 2-ball splash. A battle between Oceania and Africa. Ladies get their last adjustments in. Tactical discussion before the game starts. And while you wait, hit us up on socials. I know you got that phone in your hand. At FIBA 3x3 and at FIBA 3x3W to look at all of the highlights as well as what the media team's been cooking up behind the scenes. Fiji in the blue threads. Uganda in the red. Here we go, 10-minute sprinting from Xiong An. We've started our 4th session of the day, 4-5. Oh, there's the 2-ball. Uganda's wasted no time. Kainamoli on the drive and gets Fiji a point. These ladies have had a day to prepare, a day off, and they've adjusted supremely. Quick points for both squads. Liebrecht's right-hand hook, no. Rakituka couldn't find any space. Lamunu has it now. 4 on the shot clock. Lamunu, right-hand drive. Stifled by Kainamoli. Lamunu is fouled on the play. This is how we started. 2 buckets to get it going. A 2-1 lead, Uganda. Lamunu now on the free throw stripe. Could get him one more. Kainamoli trying to operate on Lamunu. Kainamoli stifled on that shot attempt. It'll be a trap. As for Fiji, this is the first time they've ever had an opportunity to qualify to an event like this. Of course, they have played in some events. Mainly the 2015 FIBA 3x3 Oceania Championship. But you don't qualify to an event like that. They qualified through the Nations Leagues. Fiji playing in the Oceania 1 conference. Taking hold of the stage there with Kainamoli and Koroi leading the way in points per game. After winning a conference, they punched their ticket here to Xiong An. Liebrechts back at the rim, gets it back, and it ends up with Uganda. Priscilla. Anyango. She's got a matchup with Liebrechts under the basket. And Anyango comes out ahead here. Fresh 12 for Uganda. 3rd foul, Fiji. Open is Priscilla. This time she drives. Kicks it to Anyango. It's with Lamunu. Lamunu sidesteps up a 2 and shreds the threads. Uganda has got a couple of long-range shots going down here. Uganda have unlocked a shot from the land of plenty. It's a 6-1 lead to start them off. Uganda, one of 3 countries from the African continent to represent here. Both Algeria and Egypt also present here. They're already knocked out. Uganda still has a shot. And so far, the shot's been going for them. Foul again. Fiji's trying to play to Uganda physically. Foul the shot. There'll be a free throw. Xiong An on the line. She's pure on the release. Uganda pick up a large lead to start things off, and it's out of bounds. Anamoli gives it up. Lamunu. So Anyago, we've seen her use that range. That 2-ball before, this time no good for Silar. Another one for Uganda. Hounded by Lamunu, steps back once, so 2, no good. And it is Fiji possession here. But Uganda are on a spree from the land of plenty here. Bye-bye. Down to the block. Vivas can't share it. It's tied up. Vivas trying to get it to Nadi Koroi. Lamunu on a drive. Lamunu to bump in the bucket. Uganda go back to the free throw line. 6th foul on Fiji. And Uganda will maybe get a chance at another point. Look at the strength of Lamunu. Finishing through the contact there. And another free throw's down. Kanamoli tries to pass it down to the block. It's with Uganda again. Silar sneaks through. Uganda is on a heck of a run here. Feel like they still have a chance to move on. Another 2-ball. Man, oh man. This Uganda team is looking good. Kanamoli gets another one. Fiji's joining the 2-point party. Nakituka says, I can do that too, but ends in the back of the rim. She gets to Lamunu. Lamunu to Silar, steps back. Man, that looked good, didn't it? That one off the mark. Lamunu kicks it. Levi had a hand on it. Nakituka, lefty hook, no. Still 8 on the shot clock for Uganda. And they get every offensive rebound now. Lamunu will try one. The pace of the game favors the team from Africa here, who are running and running and running and running. They got an 11-point lead because of it. No one home for Fiji. Lamunu can't make the layup. Koroi has it. Koroi out to Kanamoli. She hit one before that one on the side of the rim. And Silar has another 2-ball down. She's been ridiculous. Lamunu sends it back. Koroi can't finish it. Nakituka. Kanamoli can't snatch it. Oh, Lamunu, another and one. 2 free throws coming up as well. Xiong An Lamunu sidestepping, taking the contact and dropping in a floaty. Take that with your root beer. Lamunu and Priscilla have 7 points apart as Uganda is taking it to Fiji.
我们也会将选取最好的一张照片送出我们2025国际篮联3人篮球 U23 世界杯的官方周边。
Lamunu on a stripe, 2 free throws coming up. First one trickles in as Uganda inches closer to that 21-point mark. This could be the fastest game of the tournament if they continue at this ridiculous breakneck pace. Fiji can't keep up. They're down by 16. Fiji take over here, kind of molly. Good screen by Librechts, but it takes too long. A shot clock violation on the Fijian ladies. Lamunu. It's a screen from Anyago. Anyago hasn't had to do much in this game because the twos have been flying. Uganda's now at 20. And a no clear as Ravai never established position outside of the 2-point arc. Anyago was the leading scorer for Uganda coming in because of her height and her length under that basket, but it hasn't been necessary. Naki Tuka says, night, night, y'all. 21-3, Uganda blow Fiji out of the water. This might be the fastest game of the tournament. 4 minutes and 30 seconds on the clock. Uganda, they were ridiculous in this one. Twos were flying, drives were going. Lamunu to the basket, took the contact and finished time and time and time again. And your final score in this one, 21-3. Enjoy the highlights. We take a little break. Our next game is Czechia and New Zealand. That one's coming up in 13 minutes. I'll be back in 10. Don't go anywhere.
One. Okay. 4位挑战者，来，开放水位，来。Okay. One more.
We got, oh, the coach.
Hola.
Oh, amigo. Señor, rápido, por favor.
这样。
Straight up, just one. One arm. 1, 2, 3. Okay, we got 5. We need another box. We got 1 too many. Here we go. So the task is simple. no, you win. You will cheat. Look at the size of you. That's a win straight away. Okay, here we go. 1. We set it up. So you just have to hold it straight for the longest. Okay, Tommy, explain. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, up. Straight out. One hand, hey. Where's this chin?
好的，我们来看一下谁能坚持最久的时间呢？好，我们看啊，现在25秒的时间，大家都坚持的非常的标准。哎，特别是这位大姐啊，她举得非常的高，而且一点都不抖，非常的稳。哎，40 seconds.
This is pretty good, this is pretty good. You got this. Oh! It's close, it's getting close. We got any more milk back there?
好的，1分钟的时间，目前所有的挑战者都能非常稳定的完成。
Are we up to 1 minute yet?
Yeah, 1 minute.
1 minute gone?
1 minute.
Okay. 1 minute. Spread out. Spread, spread, spread. Spread out. And then out to the side. Out to the side now.
横着举，
哦
横着举，
哦
哎，上道了，上道了。
Oh, oh, a little bit straighter. Oh, no, time. Oh, time, oh, God. All good, you're done. Go this way. So you're up, done. No, no, you're good. All right, eliminated. Tommy.
好的，1分35秒的时间，能
Eliminated.
坚持吗？坚持吗？哦，伸直，大姐，大姐，伸直。
Okay.
OK。
All right, that's out.
不好意思，姐姐被淘汰了，我们下次再来，没关系，没关系。
Level 3.
开始做蹲起，
Go on.
举着蹲起。
Go on.
好的，
Squat.
现在已经2分钟的时间了。Oh my god！
Ah, come out.
不好意思，戴帽子这位先生。
This is pretty good. We go. Oh, oh, oh. Nah, you're done. 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 Oh, winner!
哇哦，这场比赛的胜利者我们已经发现了，就是这位大哥。
Hey, well done. Congratulations. Our major sponsor is Milk for some reason.
哎，哥，你是平常会健身吗？运动多吗？
现在
哦，以前打篮球，怪不得。哈哈，我们把掌声
Congratulations
送给这位先生，好吗？
All right, that was one of the weirder challenges we've done on the 3x3 world stage, but we love it. We give prizes away for free. Why not? And Team Mexico has milk for the next 3 days. All sorted for breakfast. You guys are good. And coffees, teas. Muy bien. Our next game not too far away. We're going to bring out these two teams very, very shortly. As they go through their warm-ups, it will be Czechia, New Zealand.
好的，那在5点55分的时候，将会迎来本个赛段的第2场比赛，同样还是 D 组女子组的比赛，由捷克女队对阵新西兰女队。我们现在在场上身穿黑色球衣的是我们的新西兰队，而白色球衣的则是我们的捷克队。 好了，在两队热身的期间呢，先为大家介绍一下本组捷克队，分别现在是2战1胜，位列小组第3，而新西兰队则是3战2胜，暂时位列小组第2位的位置。那么，由于下一场呢是我们中国男篮对阵北京男篮的比赛，我想在这一场先听到来自雄安的声音，好吗？来，雄安的声音，给我来一些来自雄安的呐喊声和鼓掌声，好吗？哇吼！希望你们下一场比赛依然在这里为中国男队一起加油助威，谢谢。
And we're back. Czechia and New Zealand are up in a matchup that could determine who comes out of pool play in second. Uganda just picked up a W. That's interesting for the standings. But if Czechia win here, it could mean a triple tie. We'll see whether that happens. As Uganda and Czechia still have to meet up. It's New Zealand who come up a large defeat. Let's see if they can kind of change their approach here. We'll get reintroduced to Czechia first, though. Czechia so far, a win and a loss. Looked real good against the Netherlands. Tied the game late, but saw the incredible Cook come through with a Coke smash and put him back 16-14. That was the defeat. Then they started their campaign with a 21-3 win over Fiji. So far, so good. It's a physical squad, skilled players. Svatanova, Hibalova, and Fuchikova make it to the court. Actually, there's Fuchikova. Brechkova was already there. Czechia saw their man punch a ticket into the quarterfinals earlier today. Let's see if they can do the same thing. 12 points so far for Eliška Brechkova. She's been spectacular. Svatanova, and when she puts her head down and gets to the basket, you better get out the way. 10 for her. Balanced effort by the Czech. Now they have to face off with two-point nation, though. That two-point nation, the two-pointers weren't really going against the Netherlands. Let's just say that. A 21-3 defeat for New Zealand. What does that do to your psyche? Well, it could be two things. When you lay down, two, you built yourself back up and you try to go at it. And you can bet New Zealand has tried to change their approach, change their mindset after that game. It's Ohia, Brown, Herman, and Lene to the court. They had no two-pointers. They're going to look for some in this game against Czechia. Team New Zealand, their men were knocked out by the skin of their teeth. It was barely that they were knocked out. A ridiculous game earlier. That might have woken the ladies up as well.
Please welcome at the coin toss.
Referees in this one, Donald Quinn and Rhiannon De La Torre. Indonesia and Australia representing in the gray. Czechia in the white, and the Tall Blacks, you guessed it, in the black threads. Czechia has some good shooters on the squad. How about Hibalova and Brechkova? They're going to have to try to contend with Lene and Herman. This is the half court we do battle on out here in Xiong An, in front of the sports arena. Beautiful venue. The crowds have started to pour in. You know what that means? Chinese men will play next. Last tactical adjustments. How will these teams attack each other? Who can deal with Svatanova when she goes to the basket? Will Herman find her touch again? As her stroke wasn't stroking in that game against the Netherlands, but she's been good so far in the tournament. Here we go. 10-minute sprint, number 14 on the day, 20 game slate. And we get it going. Lene, Czechia take over right away. Quick transition. Brekova open under the basket. Fastest points in the tournament. That took Czechia all but 7 seconds. Eyes in the back of her head as Svatonova Brekova finishes it off the glass. Herman, no. And a shot clock violation. That will go to Czechia as well. Fuchikova to Hibalova. She's open, but it rolls off the rim. Herman's got space. Operating against Fuchikova this time, no. Ohia has it, and is fouled. Ohia on the stripe. And New Zealand's on the board. Game tied at 1 here after 35 seconds. Brekova taking him on a drive, goes and gets a bucket. And a trip to the free throw line to boot. The Czechian leading scorer getting to it right away. Bumped off her spot, still manages to score. Does Brekova.
Defense, last touch Czechia. 这位成功的防守将新西兰队的进攻时间压缩到了7秒的时间。
Herman in the corner. Hibalova just sends that packet. Take that to the Southern Island with you. As you guys know, New Zealand has 2 islands, right? North and South. I think I'm correct. Anyway. Minute in, Czechia up by 2. Hibalova gets it. Herman gets a little bit of revenge, but there's a foul call in the play. So Herman, while it looked like she had some revenge on that play, got a block for a block. It ends up with Hibalova, not on the block, but on the free throw stripe, misses the first. It's Brown. Spinning, Brown, no.
Top defense from Brown and hustle to the line. 新西兰队完成了一次成功的防守，将球破坏出了底线。进攻时间还剩下4秒钟。
Hibalova on the move. No one there for New Zealand to stop it. It's a 5-1 lead for Czechia. A minute and a half in. Czechia bringing all the offense in this one. Lene, can she answer? Side irons it too. Brekova has it. Hibalova, that's out of bounds.
On-handle pressure, the defense, it sends it wide. New Zealand hanging tough, base bomb here. 8:28 on the clock remaining, plenty of time.
High post look for New Zealand. Herman was open. She receives the pass. Herman pulls up. 2 ball. Good if it goes. It drops. 2-point nation on the board with their first 2 of the day. And you can see they're riled up. That's where the relief comes from. Their system approach. They want to shoot a bunch of 2s, and Herman gets them one. Lene, no. Lene will attack that. It will stay with Czechia. 7 on the shot clock. Svatonova comes up just short. 2-point game. Lene wants to tie things up. Nuh-uh. Fuchikova. And a whistle now on the floor. Third foul on New Zealand, who are struggling to contain the physicality of Lucy Svatonova. Backdoor cut, Bredkova's wide open. No defense on that screen. Herman down to the block. Brown's there. Brown blocked. Fuchikova smacks that ball. Ivalova hands. Brown has an answer for that block. Bredkova on the cut. That is easy money for Czechia. And then Fuchikova. That's Will Smith slap. Ivalova. Herman. There you go. Goes on a drive, ends with a point. Screening action for Czechia now. Ivalova trying to force the issue. Brown, though, a good defender, sticks with her all the way. Brown now is open. There's a foul called. Herman gets free. Bredkova don't want to foul. It means the All Blacks will get a point. Czechian men, of course, in attendance, supporting the ladies. Have already punched a ticket into the quarterfinals. We'll figure out who they match up with here soon. This is some of the happening so far. Fuchikova with a gangster slap. Herman, nothing there. Steps back. Herman fires up a two. Only 1-2 ball down for New Zealand so far. The great equalizer has not equalized. It's 7-4 Czechia. Svatonova wants to get one off the glass and good. Lene races by him. Deposits a point. Svatonova wrapped up under the basket. Svatonova, one of the more physical players in this under-23 World Cup. Gets a two to go here off the glass and then gets fouled under the basket. Lene, though, she's got some speed to her. Zoom. Svatonova on the stripe. Czechia has looked good early on. They got a 5-point lead. Svatonova gets it right back. Quick transition. Fuchikova was open. They get another make. New Zealand trying to play the same game as Czechia is playing. Screening, pacing, but the disruptiveness of Svatonova so far. Second steal, second bucket for Czechia because of it, and Ivalova will tap that out of bounds. That leaves bare time on the clock. Coaching warning extended to Czechia. Of course, there are coaches in the stands here, but you can't communicate with them during the game. And it was a 12-second fresh shot clock that New Zealand got there. Lene doesn't need all 12 seconds, though. Czechia, the quick transition. Fuchikova almost loses it, kicks it. Ivalova. Side dribble, it's poked away by Herman. And a good defensive stance by New Zealand. Lene, quick cross, floats it in off the glass, and Ivalova sidesteps, but Herman gets a piece. Dump down pass. Oh, he can't beat Fuchikova on the play there. Czechia swing it. Actually, that was Brechov I should try to beat. This one poked away, but a foul called on the play. Svatonova on the stripe. And the free throw off the mark. It's New Zealand to grab the board. Herman. Lene gets it forward to All Blacks. Lene will try. 2 balls good. New Zealand back within 3. We're approaching the halfway mark in this game. Czechia has played a good game. New Zealand has shot a bunch of 2s. Vučíková gets stuck. It's out of bounds. And that's not to say New Zealand hasn't played good. It's just their offense. It's that, and that. 2 after 2 after 2 we see go up. 2-point nation. Oh, Ivalova blocked by Lene. This game so far seen more blocks than Minecraft. Brown forced into a difficult shot. Says, my bad. Wait a minute. Is that a foul or is it out of bounds? It'll be New Zealand ball, 7 on the shot clock. And now an offensive foul. New Zealand can't hang on to Wilson, and we'll give it back up. Czechia looking to extend that 3-point lead. Ivalova on the stripe. That's his 7th foul on New Zealand. Ivalova secures her team's 12th point. Czechia continued their dominance here early in the game. You always have to watch out though with this New Zealand squad. That 2 ball is going to come at you quick. Herman looking for space. No space. Lene. 4 on the shot clock. Spinning into action. No good. Fading difficult. Hook shot off the glass and good. What a look for Kavana Lene. Czechia can't answer. Herman has it. She will step back for a 2. Oh, here controls the glass. It ends up in Ivalova's hands. The magical pass. Oh, dime time. Herman, no. Vučíková comes away with it. Vučíková on the move. Tries it 2. It ends up in New Zealand. Lene's pick and roll action. Oh, here, look at Ivalova coming in on the weak side, hustling for her team, getting them another possession. Lene, more magical than Fantastic Beasts. That shot was ridiculous. And then the filthy dime down to Brechova.
没关系，那么接下来我们现场的朋友们也可以继续扫描我们屏幕上方的二维码，上传自己在今天在3人篮球员世界杯雄安的比赛时的照片，或者下一个登在屏幕上的就是你。
Some imaging from the game so far. Look at the emotions for the players. Backdoor cut. Svatonova is open, sneaks it in. Czechia is so surgical with it. They find each other on cuts and drives. They got some individual talent as well. Ivalova, no, but guess who's down there? Svatonova. Clanks off the back of the rim. 6-point lead, Czechia at this point. New Zealand have gotten a couple of twos go down. Not many. Oh, he almost loses it. She's on the ground in the corner of the court, and it ends up out of bounds.
进攻12秒超时为例，球权再次给到捷克队。目前3分09秒的比赛时间，捷克队以15比9的比分暂时领先6分。
High post action now for Czechia. Svatanova has it. Backdoor cut. Brejkova got her stuff sent packing. Lene with the good hands. Svatanova off the pass. Continues her paint onslaught. She's been huge in getting buckets under the basket for Czechia. She gets it back. Outside the arc this time. She gets to Brejkova. All cash for Brejkova on that one. Didn't touch the rim. A high arcer. Dropped in like a nosy neighbor. Beautiful pass. And Svatanova with the finish. And Brejkova splashing.
The work to be done.
来，我们跟着节奏一起拍拍手，好不好？来，
Brejkova up to 7 points with that one. New Zealand's led by Lene with 5, but they're in pursuit. A 9-point disadvantage. Brejkova. Hello. Look at the chemistry on Czechia. They got some defense to do here. Lene on the move. Pulls a 2. Lene, no. 2-point nation has not found the 2-ball too much today. That's a foul for sure. Lene came through there with the smack. Fuchikova got open. Well, did get a bunch of Wilson, but also jumped on Fuchikova's back, did Lene. And Fuchikova gets a team to 19. Czechia at the brink of game point here. One more gets them to 20. 21's the name of the game, as you know. Come on, you've been watching all week now. Brown to Herman. Herman, another 2-ball. This one's cloth. 19-11. $20 points now on the board for Czechia, who's looked mighty good in this one. Herman, another 2-ball. Whoa. That one ends up out of bounds. Czechia will get possession. Fuchikova will take a seat. They go with Svatanova, Brejkova, and Hibalova. And they're all over. New Zealand, that is. Svatanova to the rack. Wants to end it. No, Brejkova can't squeeze it either. They get it back. Good hands, Brejkova. Svatanova down to Brejkova. That will do it. That will do it. And Czechia get a dub over New Zealand. That was New Zealand's 4th game. Czechia with the chemistry here. Quick turnover, quick transition. Brejkova to Svatanova, back to Brejkova. It's a game winner. Winner, winner, chicken dinner for Czechia, who now move to 2-1. New Zealand end their campaign at 2-2. This pool is still not decided though. Czechia is not safe. They're at 2-1. And they got Uganda at 1-2 behind them. New Zealand's going to want to hope for a Uganda win there to force a 3-way tie. Anyway, we'll get to the scenarios later. Y'all enjoy the highlights as the venue is quite filled up here. They're getting ready to shift our attention to the Chinese men who will take on Fiji. Tip ball in 5. Be back here with us. Here we go. Men's Pool D will take over after the women's closed off their games for this session. We got a look at Fiji on their first day in action, and they actually looked pretty good, I have to say. They were competitive, they were interesting, got some points on the board, but it didn't result in any wins. They sit at 0-2, and they're hoping for some magic today. They got 2 games. The first coming against homestanding China, the second against Qatar. And if they get 2 wins, who knows what will happen. They make their way to the court. It's Czechia and Vanuatu out first. Hughes comes in next. He was huge in a couple of the games they played, dropping in some beautiful buckets, but the main scorer on the squad is Isaac Sawabu. The man is skilled, and he takes his skills here on the half court to do battle with China. This is your team Fiji, all the way from Oceania. They've battled their hearts out so far in their first ever appearance at the U23 World Cup, as this is the first year that Fiji's actually had a pathway to qualify here. And they got a stiff task ahead of them. Homestanding China. And that's not a full player tunnel you see. And the reason is they are short of players. China lost their big guy, Wu Xiaolong, to an ankle injury. He will not make an appearance here today. They go with 3. It's Liu Pengcheng, Wu Zebin, and Zhang Wei to the court. China is at 1-1. These fellas dug crazy deep in a win over Qatar, when they also played with 3. A narrow loss to Latvia, 21-18, started their campaign. They're still in contention to move on to the quarterfinals, but playing with 3 is really hard, extremely hard. Zhang, by the way, 12 points so far. Liu leads them in scoring at 15, and Wu's got 9. They're going to have to dig deep again against this Fiji squad, who is a surprisingly tough opponent. The 4th seed meets up with seed number 20 out of 20 teams on the men's side in a battle for possible entry into the quarterfinals. Neither team fully out of it yet. We shall see. The scenarios are starting to spin here. I don't think I'm going to start telling this tale until the last 2 games of the day. We'll be a while from now. We got this one and the next one, then we got a short break. Action will continue all night long. 9:45 is when we close up shop here in front of the Xiong An Sport Arena. And by that time, you will know which teams will have made it out of this pool and which teams will face each other in the quarterfinals tomorrow. Well, because tomorrow is when we hand out some hardware. I hope you guys are excited. I am. And I'm also excited for this 10-minute sprint. Liu gets it started for China. No good on the release. Fiji take over. Actually, China take over. Liu, this time he drives. No one home for Fiji, but Liu can't squeeze a leg. And a foul now. They'll go against China. As you can see, the crowd has turned up here to support their fellas. Hughes got it for Fiji. Some space for Hughes, who pulls up for 2. That ends up out of bounds, which means China will get possession again. So far in the tournament, China with 39 points through 2 games. Fiji at 22 through 2. So they've done a little bit worse, and their chances of making it out of this pool are slim to none. But there's still a chance. They need a large victory here to get it started. China, they need a victory in general. Liu, that is good for 2. Liu has China on the board. Vanuatu trying to get to the basket, kicks it to the wrong person. Wu's open. He wants to get 2. Oh. Wu's got it back. Another 2-ball up in the air. No good. China has been on the boards. They get it again. Liu Bumped off his spot, no foul call. Zhang's with it. Xiong against Wabu. Xiong steps into a layup. That crowd's loving it out here. China are fighting their hearts out. They're playing with 3. They're digging deep. They already did this for a game. So they must be tired. They've had a day of rest. And they will try so hard. A win here would get them tied up with the United States in the winning column. It would force a play-in game scenario in which they play each other. That's the latest game in pool play, or one of the last ones. So if they get a dub over Fiji, it could set up a titanic battle later on. Anyway, I get ahead of myself. They're up 3-zip here, and Fiji ain't no slouch. They're going to try to get some damage in on their own. Xiong, 2-ball, nah. Trying to get it back. Wu with the good hands. Lu's got it. Lu Pengcheng. Lu through the crowd. Bochea can't squeeze it. And Lu will get China their 4th point. They are ablaze here early. Bochea, no. It's Lu Pengcheng again. The man is gifted, and will take those gifts to the free throw strike. Lu's been on one to start here. Skip to, well, you know the rest. Free throw work here for Lu Pengcheng. And off the mark on that. Fiji still scoreless after 2 minutes. They did battle Fiji with the USA already. Hughes can't get him to score. Lost to the United States 21-8, but that game is a lot closer than it looked like. USA went on a giant run to close that game out. But it was an 8-11 game, I think, halfway through. 14 points for Fiji against Latvia when they got to 21. Wabu, that is your first Fiji bucket. Wabu forces one up in the paint in pursuit of China by 3. Wu on the floor, a foul's called. Hughes will take a seat. Bochea will come to the court. China has no sub. They will not get a rest. Xiong has it. And Xiong takes a spill. Another foul here. 5th on Fiji. Bochea here pushes Xiong into the screen. Xiong, the experienced 3x3er, shows the contact. That'll get Fiji a 5th. Xiong gets it back. He's open for 2. Xiong releases, pulls that trigger, and it's good for China. Can Fiji stick with this Chinese offense? Wabu tosses it out of bounds off of Wu. They'll leave 3.5 on the shot clock. Fiji's trying to go with China in their pick and roll game. China's playing pick and pop though. Pop that one in for 2. 3 minutes on off the clock. Wabu, no shot clock awareness. Out of time on that one. TV timeout. So far, it's been China to dominate, specifically Lu Pengcheng, who's been special in this one. The man is on one. Receives a pass here, splashes a 2-ball to get it going. Xiong is trickling in some buckets as well. He's got 3. And then Lu to the rack. Speed kills, y'all. 6-1 China. They get possession here. Xiong against Bochea. It's Xiong, kicks it out. Lu on the move. Left or right, Lu. No. Fiji chase it down. Tuivanuavu, shovel pass, no good to Siwabu, turn it over. It's China again with it. Zhang's got possession. Can't save it. Well, does save it inbounds. Lu, the woo from the corner. Oh no. Siwabu gets free. Xiong fouls him on the play.
战术犯规是没有问题的，目前时间已经过去了3分多钟的时间，这只是中国队的第2次犯规，我们前期犯规数控制的非常得当。
Hughes, floaty is no good. Siwabu snatches the board, fights hard. Hughes, second attempt, no good. Fiji is fighting for all they're worth. The buckets are not got down. They only got 1 point to show for all the hustle. Xiong let China pick and roll them into the ground. Hughes now, shuffle pass, Vochea. 5-point game in favor of China. Wu says make that 7, it's off the mark. Fiji take back home. Hughes looking for a fadeaway. Vochea on the cut. Couldn't be reached. Shuffle pass from Hughes into a Vochea bucket will get Fiji closer. It's a 5-point game. Wu to Lu looking at Hughes. Lu contested by Hughes, that's no good. China does get the rebound though. Wu has been everywhere on the boards. Must be gassed by now as the game's approaching his halfway mark. Lu to Wu from the corner. Oh, that didn't hit anything. Siwabu loose for one. It's a finger roll. He looked like he was going to do something nasty with it. Ends up a start Fijian point, but he can't handle Xiong in the post. The footwork for Xiong. Tuivanuavu kicks it. Siwabu sidesteps at 2 balls up. Lu to Xiong. Xiong's got the size mismatch. Yeah, how? Fiji fell asleep and Wu snuck through the back door. Xiong with 5, but look out for Wu. Wu. Xiong with 5 out of China's 9. They're up by 6. Fiji played some decent offense. They've gotten a couple of scores in, but the defense at some point falls asleep. A couple of times already they've lost focus at the end of possessions and have lost their Chinese guys that they're supposed to be defending. Let's see if they can change something after this timeout. Tuivanuavu, 2 balls, no good. A foul now on Vochea. He pushes Wu on the clear. Number 6 on Fiji. Have to start watching out that physicality here. Lu to Xiong. Xiong back to Lu. 4 on the shot clock. Lu drops. Xiong. He also dropped a dime to Xiong. Wu pokes it out. How long can China keep up this torrid pace? They're playing hard. And Lu dropping he's dropping dimes left and right. Reaches Xiong on that one. Hughes, big layup. Fiji back within 6. 4 minutes to go. They're not out of this yet. Xiong to Tuivanuavu. Xiong with the strength beats the young Fijian to the spot. It's Siwabu now, float game. Nah. Hughes, he's got it under the basket. Lu to Xiong. And Xiong is going bananas. The man's beast mode. Hughes is trying to show off his chops in the post. It's with Xiong. He's open for 2. Xiong, nah. so close, and again the disruptiveness of Wu Bin. Quick hands on him, keeps chasing the Fijian players, but this is the recipe for success. Kung Pao chicken for Xiong under the basket, moving some furniture down there and getting his team to 12 points. Second TV timeout. This means oxygen for China. They're going to want to put up a win, and they're going to want to put up 21 points if they want to make a chance of making it into the quarterfinals. They're playing with 3. If you just tuned in, Hu Xiaolong, their big guy, sustained an ankle injury in their first day of pool play, and he is unable to go in this one. China, second game with 3. They won the first they played, and they're digging deep. They are digging deep. Extra hustle. All the stuff you'd want to see specifically while playing with 3. Bunch of 2s go down, and a post-up option with Xiong that is just unstoppable. They go to him again. Xiong held up by Bochea, but that's Fiji's 7th foul. The right idea by Bochea, but he didn't look at the foul count, so now he'll get Xiong to the line for 2 free throws, plus the clock is stopped. Any breath that China can take now is the next one that'll give them some more energy. Fiji are struggling. The Chinese game plan have caught them unaware. They're battling hard, but they're doing it with fouls. And Xiong is just unstoppable. 9 points out of 13 for China. Make that 10. He's got a double-figure game already. Bochea to Sewabu. That connection almost led to a point. Screen and roll game with Xiong now. He's open under the basket. Double team by Bochea. Kicks it to Wu. Yes! Wu for 2. It's Sewabu now sidestep, and he tries to get a 2 up. Now Bochea gets a rebound. Fiji has it. Bochea off the glass. Switches hands midair, skilled move. Now he has to deal with the strength of Xiong. Xiong spinning and winning. The man is automatic. Xiong with a gem of a game. Hughes tries to get one, bumps in. Game is 10 points in favor of China. Liu has been quiet since the start. He hasn't been necessary because Xiong's been all that. Xiong, man. Liu is dropping dimes like he's got a hole in his wallet. The man is just incredible. The combination between him and Xiong, unstoppable for Fiji. Tui Vanuatu wants a 2, and Fiji just unable to find the shots. Here we go again. Xiong to Wu to Liu for 2. Yes, China. They get the 20 points with 3 players. They're digging deep. Fiji take over. Tui Vanuatu to Hughes. Hughes looking to operate on Liu. Hughes fading away, difficult make. Oh, the skill. China could end it here. Of course. Feed the parking meter. Get it to Xiong. Out to Liu in the corner. He wants to put a cap on this one. No good. Out to Hughes, Fiji. Sewabu will finish. China is dead tired. They got one more bucket before they can put this game to bed. A minute on the clock. Xiong says, I'm too tired. You do it, Wu. And Wu delivers. Oh me, oh my. This China team is making things super interesting here. They ran the show in this one. Hotter than desert sand, and it's Wu to cap it off with a mini jumper. China. They take care of Fiji and set up a play-in game with the US of A. Win or go home for China or the United States. That game is going to be super good. I know you're going to be tuning in for that one. Later on the deck, I'll let you know where. In this case, China though, 21-9 over Fiji. A minute left on the clock, which means we get a short break. You guys take a minute, watch the highlights. Qatar and Latvia up next.
接下来的这个场地马上将要进行的是由卡塔尔队对阵上阿拉维亚队的比赛，让我们共同期待。
Next, Qatar, Latvia.
We continue the action in men's Pool D for the last game of this segment of the day. Second look at Latvia, first look at Qatar. And this one still matters for all the marbles. Qatar not out of it yet. A lot of scenarios still possible in this pool, but Qatar, they need 2 wins to be able to try to get in. They've played I'd say a good tournament. I've liked the way these Qatar men stepped to the court. 21-15 against USA is when foul trouble started biting them in the behind. As Dow makes it to the court, Darvish is out next. Then they played China, 3 men for China, and Qatar kept it close all game long, but China came away with a victory, 21-18. Hashim Mohammed Abasher was all that in that game. He was unstoppable. He's joined by Mubarak Jama. Qatar at 0-2. Hashim at 14 points for the tournament, 7 per game. Dow at 6. And Hashim, out of his 14, he dropped 11 on China, but it wasn't enough. It wasn't enough. So here we stand. Qatar winless. They knew 2 dubs. Latvia, on the other hand, they managed to take down the United States of America, grabbed firm control of pool play with that 3 out of 3 games won for the men from Latvia in the, what would this color be, purple? Someone from Latvia help me out here. Anyway, let's call it red. It's Scrivers to the court, joined by Smirnovs, Bumbiris, and of course, March's Oses. Scrivers was huge against the United States in that 15-14 overtime victory. It's 7 points. Final score on a up and under. We're playing the under-23s, but that's a move a 40-year-old does at the Y. Anyway, look, this Latvia team could go 4-0 with a win here. They're going to have to battle against a physical Qatar squad. Burgundy is what I hear now. Burgundy. Okay, we'll go with Burgundy. I'll get somebody from Latvia to check on that. Rhiannon Della Torre and Dorothy Okoch are referees in this one. In what should be a physical game. Countries who have never met up on the international stage before. There's a first for everything. A couple of juicy matchups in this one. Smirnovs against Hashim, which would be nice. Who's going to guard Scrivers? Will Mubarak Jama draw that assignment? And Dow and Oses will battle it out, no doubt. And to have any hopes, Qatar needs to put Latvia down and they need to score a bunch of points. Latvia, of course, assured of first in the group already. So this game is for naught but rhythm. And that rhythm is important. As a player, you want to keep your confidence high. You want to keep your rhythm in the tournament. So they're going to want to get a win here just because of that. Last warm-ups, the lights are bright, the sun has set in Xiong An. Sprint number 15 of the day. It's the Latvians against the Qatarans. And I'm not sure if the Qatarans is a word. Qatari is what I hear. So apologies to all the Qatari who are watching. Shout out if you're out there checking out the games. Latvia, of course, as well. Hit us up on Instagram while you're at it. Actually, once you digest my apology, that is, at FIBA 3x3 and at FIBA 3x3W. We're ready to get it going here. Darwish denies the screen. Mubarak out to Hashim. Hashim on the move. Hashim sidesteps. That is off the mark. Good awareness by Hashim. The shot clock was running low, but the touch wasn't there on the finish. Jama will take his seat and Dow back out in the court. Latvia go with Smirnovs, Bumbiris, and Oses. Smirnovs got a mismatch in the post, and Dow trying to hold up against the larger Smirnovs. A double team from Hashim, but Smirnovs sticks with it. Dow. Oh, sent back up and beat this. Good defense on Latvia. Smirnovs And then Bumbiris with the rejection. Osis. No. Dow takes it. Gets it back, a screen from Wadak. Dow puts up a shot, but that is heavily contested. Osis stuck with him all the way. Osis now in position in the paint. Marcus Osis is a special player, man. He's an interesting fella. He can shoot it. His driving game is not fast. It's on his own pace, but he's super physical, plays in the paint a ton, tries to outplay mismatches, and gets position on you, and you can forget about that if you want to play some defense on him after that. 4-zip start for Latvia. Qatar, they need to find an answer here. Mostly defensively, also maybe offensively, as they have not scored any points. Darwish now on the move. That could help. Beats Smirnovs, but it does not go down. Darwish again against Smirnovs. That one also off the mark. Man, Smirnovs is just protecting the paint. Him and Bumbiris, who now gets a direct. Bumbiris, oh. Got stuck between a dunk and a layup. Scrivers has it. Scrivers from the Enlio logo. That one goes down. How good has Scrivers been today? The man has been special. 7 points against USA in that overtime dub. And he knocks down a deep 2 here. Jaman, no. Smirnovs past Hashim is knocked off his spot. Qatar's been blitzed by Latvia early. Look at Scrivers confidently steps into a 2 from the logo. Unlimited range on that guy. From the Baltics is Davis Scrivers. Smirnovs now on the line. Off the glass? Did he mean to do that? Well, it counts. I'm sure he meant that. Dow and Oshis lined up atop. Hashim's been quiet so far after that 11-point outing against China. No buckets for him just yet. This one and down will not count. Offensive foul, Qatar, who are struggling early. Good take by Dow, but he held up his defender, which means Latvia will take over. They already have a 7-0 lead. Smirnovs now bumps into Darwish. Smirnovs on one in this one. Showing off the athletic ability and a touch. Darwish gets one for Qatar. Finally on the board. Osis Bumbiris operating on the screen. A double foul called. Darwish cannot believe it. It is exactly what happened. That's the only points for Qatar so far. A traveling violation on Osis. Darwish steps into a 2 again. This one off the mark. Hashim finally getting to it. Wants it back in the post against Bumbiris. Hashim trying to move Bumbiris and is fouled on the take. Latvia's third. Hashim will take to the free throw stripe. Strong take, but no make at the end of it. Scrivers comes away with it. Working on Hashim. Scrivers to Smirnovs. Smirnovs, no one home. Smirnovs stronger than vodka on an empty stomach. Bang outs for Smirnovs as Qatar fall asleep and he shows off the hops. 3 minutes in, it's been dominated by the men in burgundy early. Darwish asks for a screen, operates behind it, separates. Darwish hit one earlier, he's got another one. The great equalizer coming into effect again, but Scrivers has position. That is just strength and discipline right there. Dow wants a two. Osis tracks it down. Scrivers had another layup coming. And in this case, it's Darwish to throw him to the ground. And that's gotten us to a TV timeout. Darwish, the only 4 points for Qatar so far. Scrivers holding his ground on Dow, showing off that Baltic strength. Qatar for now are left looking for answers. They got 60 seconds to try to see if they could come up with some. Latvia's looked incredible yet again. Scrivers with the unlimited range all the way from Ventspils. Osis. That will not count. 5th foul on Qatar.
同时，双方全队的累计犯规次数分别是第5次和第3次。阿姆亮的进攻回合。
The size of Latvia has proven to be a problem. Mubarak's got some size too. Smirnov's, he'll keep it, kick it to Bambiris. That goes off of his hands and out of bounds. Bambiris here, position. Latvia is targeting Dow, who is slightly undersized compared to almost all the Latvian guys. They are going straight at his chest. Xiong gets himself stuck on a baseline. That layup no good. Osis holds up, lobs it into Scrivers again. Another foul on Qatar. Frustration showing on the face of Darwish. He has no idea how to handle all that hair from David Scrivers. Travel on the check here with Smirnov's. Dow against Osis. That is Qatar's 6th point. They're not out of it. 5 down. Osis in a screening role now. Dow on the move. He got the last point for Qatar. Turns around, attacks Smirnov's, and Dow hangs. It rolls off the rim. Osis steps into a 2 confidently, knuckleballs that in. A 7-point lead for Latvia, who've been dominant in every single game they've played. That pass from Dow is still going. Fellas haven't had the chemistry figured out in that one. Osis though, what has he not done on the court in this tournament? He's shot a bunch of 2s. He's had some drives to the basket. He sealed his defender off in the paint. He's screened, he's rolled, he's done it all. Scrivers to Bambiris to Scrivers. That is, well, you can't have them all. Xiong, big steps. Qatar's up to 7 now, 6-point game. Latvia up by a bunch here after that 2. Darwish tries to get back for Qatar, and he does. Big make. Bambiris now for Latvia. Quick back and forth. Nothing there for Darwish. He's on the floor though. A foul's called. 4th on Latvia, who hold a commanding lead in this one. They have blown the doors off of this from the start, have not given Qatar any chance. Darwish has tried to fight back with a bunch of 2 balls. But Smirnovs with 6, Scrivers with 5. They score 11 for 16 points for Latvia. And so far, so good for them. They could go 4-0 in pool play. We talked about rhythm. They definitely have found that again. Dow, ISO ball for Qatar is working though. They're getting some points on the board, that's for sure. Not out of it at all. The Osis, same spot as before, and that one is, well, that one's not good. A wide miss for Osis. As Ndao here pulls up on a dime. Lefty stroke. And he'll get it back here to try to see if he can bring his team closer. Dow off the handoff, looking for space against Osis, and Dow still has it. Osis on the floor, and Dow can't get it to go. He was going to capitalize on that. That's what he thought. Smirnovs shares, Bumbiris cares. They're all friends. Hashim poked away. Hashim looked like he was on his way to a dunk. Instead, it's out of bounds, and it will be a TV timeout. Smirnovs here. A quick pass into Bumbiris. Court vision, interchangeable roles on his Latvian squad as well, because all 4 guys can handle the ball. All 4 guys can screen as well. I wouldn't know who their lead ball handler is. Someone tell me, please. Could be Osis, could not be Osis. They just do everything. And it's been fun to watch so far. They've had more balance too, because they try to put a bunch of 2s on the board in their first day of pool play. Not to say that that didn't work, but they've improved on that day with 2, well, potentially 2 huge victories here. Getting closer to that 21-point mark here against Qatar. It's Smirnovs with the snatch back, nothing there. Bumbiris deep 2 ball, that will go as well. 19 on the board for Latvia. We're looking to put Qatar to bed early. A loss here for Qatar would mean they're out of contention. They will still have 1 more game, but it will be for naught against Fiji. Not the last game of today's slate. Smirnovs though, so Bumbiris needs no time, quick trigger, and Bumbiris puts another 2 ball down for Latvia. Osis with possession now. He drives, Osis takes the contact, it just missed the mark, but we'll see Marcis Osis to the free throw line for 2 where he could end the game. Takes the bump, almost finishes up the play. Latvia could go 4-0 in pool play here and could be facing a potential matchup, I believe, with Serbia. Oh, we'll get you updated on the quarterfinals, but I'm excited already. That should be a good one. Anyway, Osis misses the second, can't get the game yet. Bumbiris will have it. Bumbiris wants to end things, no. He still scraps 3 on the clock. Bumbiris says good night, good day. It has been fun, Latvia. They go 4-0 in pool play and finish off Qatar in style, 21-11. These fellas have looked incredible, and Bumbiris shows off the strength and the touch off the glass and in. And as mentioned before, that sets up a juicy quarterfinal. Latvia meeting up with Vuk Vukicevic and Serbia. We will get you updated on all the quarterfinals, but we're not done yet. We have a little bit of a longer break, an hour to be precise. We will be back at 8 with Fiji and the Netherlands on the women's end, and then Uganda and Czechia will wrap up women's Pool D before we get the United States and China play-in game, and Qatar and Fiji in a battle for honor. That will close out the day. Stick and stay with us right here and be back at 8.
On the end of the 5th round, of the 5th session. We are done just here. We've got the time now for everyone. What you're going to do.